Hello, in this video we're going to be looking at how we clean off the monitor. We want to ensure that we have the latest management tree on our monitor before we start harvest. We want to have the most up-to-date list of fields, boundaries and guidance lines. The process is exactly the same if we're doing any tractor operations, and we want to make sure that we have a clean monitor before we start any fertilizing, spraying, tilling or cultivations or planting jobs. So the process is exactly the same as this to clean off the monitor.
Rightio, so we're now in our monitor and we've turned the monitor on. We're going to go to our run screen just to see what is there. Then we choose the run screen that we normally have our data in, and our grower, farm and field, and just to have a look at our grower and see what we have there from previous years. So I've selected, I'm going to press select, and the first thing I notice here is that I've got Fordry written in capital letters, so I know that this is from a previous year because everything that I exported out of my software was in upper and lower case, so I know that this data is out of date. So I'm going to close that and I go back to my home screen, select data management and then down to delete, and my data type will be farm and my grower will be all, so I want to select all my growers. So my data type should be grower, and I want to select all of my growers, so I want to take everything out. So I then select delete, delete selected records, yes I do. And so there's nothing there. Just to check if I want to make doubly sure, I'll go back to my run screen, select grower, and now the only option I can select now is new. There's no opportunity to select a grower from a list. So the process now would be to turn off the monitor and go and put the USB stick in the back of the monitor. Okay, so I've turned my monitor back on with my USB stick in. I go to my run screen, and then from the grower list I can now select, and here are all the names of the growers that I exported from my management tree, and Fordry there is in lowercase, so I know that it is the one from the software rather than the old one left in the management tree. And this is one of the reasons why it's important in your management tree in the software to use upper and lower case, because generally any information typed in on the monitor will come back in capitals, and if we brought it back in capitals from the software, we wouldn't be able to tell easily which is our most up-to-date data and the data that we want to use. So yeah, we're now ready to go combining.